Welcome to MrKhanMaths, and in this video I will be looking at how to work out the median of a data set. Now before we go into the examples, it will be a good idea to know what median is. Median is the value in the middle of a data set. The way I tend to remember this is median sounds a little like medium, which is halfway between small and large. So from there I know I am looking for the middle value. So let's get started. On the bottom of your screen, you will be able to see the method of how to work out the median. Firstly, we are going to put the numbers in order of size from smallest to biggest, and then we find which number is in the middle. I will be using this as a guide to help me answer the examples in this video. So for example 1, firstly, I'm going to see if my numbers have been ordered from smallest to biggest. And if they have not been, I will do this myself. So I can see that the numbers have not been ordered for me. So I'm going to complete step 1 by placing the numbers in order from smallest to biggest. So the smallest number I have is number 11, followed by the number 18, followed by the number 29. Now that I have placed my numbers in order of size, I'm now going to go on to step 2, which is to find the middle number. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to start off by crossing a number off from each side until I am left with the middle number. So in this case, I'm going to cross off from the left-hand side, which is 11, and that means I have to cross off from the right-hand side, which is 29. And now I am left with the middle number for this data set as 18. So the median for example 1 is 18. Now moving on to example 2. You may be asking yourself, what happens when we are left with two numbers in the middle of our data set? Now we're going to follow the same steps, and hopefully in this example I will show you what to do. So the first step is to place the numbers in order from smallest to biggest. So the smallest number we have is the number 1, followed by the number 4, then we have the number 6, then we have the number 10, then we have the number 11, then we have the number 14, 17, and then the biggest number we have in our data set is 28. Now that we have placed the numbers in order of size from smallest to biggest, we are going to find the middle number by crossing off the numbers from each side. So if I cross off the number 1 from the left-hand side, I'm going to cross off the number 28 from the right-hand side. And I will do this until I am left with my middle numbers. Now, once you are left with the two numbers in your data set, like we have here, we are now going to find the number which is midway between these two numbers. So in order to do this, we are going to add these two numbers up together and then divide it by 2. So I'm going to add the 10 and the 11 together and then divide it by 2. So 10 plus 11 is 21. Divided by 2 will leave me with the median. And the median for example 2 is 10.5. Now, the difference between the two examples I've shown you is that regardless of what question you're doing and how many numbers you have in your data set, the median can be a whole number and it can also take form of a decimal. You may have noticed that the numbers in our data set also impact the way in which we find our median. So for example, if you look at example 1, you can see we have 3 numbers, so an odd amount of numbers in our data set. And our median in that case was just 1 number. However, when you look at example 2, you can see we have an even amount of numbers in our data set. So we have 8 numbers in our data set, and our median was a midpoint of 2 numbers. This is something to keep in mind when you are practicing questions on median. Now that you have seen my worked examples, I would like you to practice the skills I have shown you by attempting Mr. Khan's skills check questions. Here are Mr. Khan's skills check questions. Please press pause and have a go at the questions on your screen. Once you have completed the questions, press play to mark your answers. Here are the answers to Mr. Khan's skills check questions. See how you have got on by marking the questions you have done. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now and see you again soon.